everyone. Okay, so changing pace for once. We're leaving the worlds of corn for pre-established material because that OGL bullcrap. We are now in the classic world of the Forgotten Realms. You are in one of the largest city of the known world of Faerun, known as Baldur's Gate. It is a massive metropolitan city filled with every race, every species, every creed you can imagine. Dragonborn, lizard folk, walking through the streets, trading gold, making deals, selling slaves, and it's a very alive.
So I don't get this wrong. Are you guys playing as females or males? I just don't want to get this wrong.
I'm female.
My feature's neither.
I just didn't know.
So if you imagine what the city looks, so the closest thing I describe the city, it looks like Istanbul, Turkey. It's full of domes, palaces. It's an ancient city filled with every species, every order, every religion you can think of. This metropolitan city is filled with every imaginable creature, every imaginable, like, dinosaurs walk the streets, and there's merchants from as far south as there's dwarves, elves. There's even snake folk and lizard folk selling to slavery and selling of magical artifacts. It's a lot. Don't piss off God, okay? Don't piss off God. And as you arrive in the city by ship, you're in the merchant port, and it's full of all sorts of sailors and merchants trading their goods. You get off, you're a refugee. Some of you are refugees, some of you are just travelers from far-off lands, and you're approached by a member of the Crimson Guard, the city's defense militia, for inspection. Who are you, travelers? Yeah. Who are you? Oh, what did you say?
Who's going first?
Who's speaking first? Oh, God. Oh, God. Don't do anime references on me, damn it.
Do you know what that's from?
JoJo?
No!
I'm not a weeb, okay?
In what universe have they ever said B?
They're freaking fanboys, dude!
No, they're not.
Okay, we're not getting into the anime. Devin, you're up. Who are you?
I am a Dragonborn wizard.
Okay, I'm feeling this. You're a Dragonborn wizard, what's your name?
Captain Malfoy.
Hope, who are you playing as? So you're a fox person. You're a furry. So you're a Japanese furry fox spirit. Okay. Great. And Tilly.
I'm Tilly Timbers. I'm a forest gnome who ranges the wild, trying to protect the things that exist there.
So let's just say this is like a Forgotten Realms version of Tilly, multiverse logic. Okay. The guy looks over all of you. This city is going to hell! This city is going to hell! I'm gonna drink. Alright, say out! What the fuck? I'm out! His lieutenant walks up. A little goblin in Crimson Guard uniforms. Crimson Fist uniform. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. You're refugees, are you not? You're looking for work? You're looking for employment? I don't roll that way, buddy. Most people in the city I shouldn't say that. If you want to go that way, go to Rana, dude. They're about that freakiness. Help, are you hearing this debauchery? Alright. Well, if you're looking for Rack down the street is Jim's Tavern. He's a local bar owner that gives refugees jobs. I'm out. I'm gonna go drink.
Looks like a whiskey would be nice.
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
So you go to Jack's Tavern, Jim's Tavern. Let's just go with Jack. You go to Jack's Tavern. It's full of Dragonborn and orcs, getting to bar fights, some dice games being played, and maybe amongst all these like brutish races, it appears that there's a lone tiefling sitting in the corner just smoking his pipe, or her pipe. You can't tell. You want to go drink? You want to go ask for beers, alcohol?
I don't want to drink.
Roll me persuasion. And this is a large female. So
15.
very burly looking woman.
15. That's 15.
15 counts.
7.
We're going. Okay, he was rolling a freaking persuasion. 15 plus what? She pulls out a bottle of wine. Maybe later tonight if you're in the area.
Sounds good, baby.
Don't do that, I'll fucking make your butthole into a bloody pile.
Whatever you say, princess.
Alright. Hope your character goes to the bar. Devin, you're at the bar too, I would assume.
Yep.
Tilly, what are you doing? So the barkeep, and amongst all these brutish gnolls, goblins, and orcs who are just getting drunk, is a small little gnome. His name is Jack, and he's a survivor of the war with the frickin' Cult of the Dragon. He's seen some shit. And he's covered in tattoos and scars. What do you want, pretty boy?
Oh, I don't want anything. I'm just a traveling vagabond.
Get out of here before I kick your ass. The rest of you. He pulls out his whiskey. Drink, and you can survive the drinking. You're worthy of the jobs I could provide you.
Oh, I think I can.
Everyone roll me constitution checks.
There was my two little gun voice I got 11.
17 plus 30.
11.
20.
What?
What'd you get?
I don't have it. That's fine. I don't have it.
Okay. So as night goes on, most of you are able to stay relatively sober.
20.
Okay, let's say 4 hours later, there's a lot of drunken brawls and people on the floor. Some of you made it, and those of you are still standing. Well, I guess you've proven yourselves worthy. Alright, there's a job east side of the bay. A local group of kobolds have been not paying their money, and they've been racketeering and making money off the refugees. Deal with them, I'll get you all the income you want. He has one large, silver gray hair coming out the top of his head, and it's the size of maybe comes down to where my arm would be. Roll me persuasion. No, it's not. No, only the wife can touch that. Alright, so you want to go deal with the kobolds? Yep, alright. You're going to have to wait till 2 o'clock in the morning to go get them, deal with them. That's when they come out and make their rounds and patrol the local area. Alright. You guys want to go down to the corner and wait for them to show up? So as night progresses and comes into the dawn, you're surrounded by a bunch of half-elven refugees, smoking some drugs. doing some pipe. And you see a few gnomes who are hiding in the corner, just talking, when a group of kobolds comes out. And there's a large one being really... There's like about maybe 5 kobolds and one large one, probably even half the size of a human, coming down the streets, looking for potential people who are not in the area they should be this time of night. Roll me a persuasion. Disadvantage 3. Get out of my sight, filth.
Oh, really?
Out of my way. They grab some of the gnomes and start dragging them back to the... They start waffling with some gnomes. Sort of just like beating them up for money. I'm not beating up. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, you're not beating, but you're like... Yeah, like, hey, where's my money? Where's my money? Come on, you owe us. Something like that.
Oh, girls, I tried.
Yes, Hope, what do you want to do? Wrong persuasion. Intimidation. They leave him be. They leave you be, and they start walking back very, very quickly to their little lair.
Yeah, I think I agree. Yeah.
Alright, so you follow them back, and since they're terrified of you, you probably have some... I'll give you advantage of 2 to stealth. Everyone roll me stealth. Yeah. So the 3 of you are able to avoid contact. Hope you might be disadvantaged. But you're able to make it mostly to their little underground little den. You see they are living in probably under a large bridge, and there's like a small tunnel going down to their warrens. Kind of a drug pit. You hear squeals. You hear the sound of pixies being ground. This is a quite a little den, a little thief's den they've gone into. So you want to go beat up some kobolds, huh? Okay, because of your stealth checks. How does this work exactly? Because you rolled stealth, the 3 of you are able to make it into the main entrance without much trouble. Hope, you will have to... I think I should enforce this. You get approached by 2 little gnomon refugees who are asking you how you keep your hair so fluffy and furry, and they're asking you all these questions. Well, the 3 of them are already in the warrens. So you're off by 1 round. You have to wait 1 round to catch up with everyone else. Alright. So as you guys arrive in the corner, you see 2 kobolds sharpening their spears, and they hold them up.
As if you don't already know.
Oh, shut them up. Enough anime references. Kill them! Roll me around. Alright, you did get stealth, so you do get first attack. $23, okay. Roll me, that's double damage. Roll me. Is that dirty 20? Okay, roll me damage. D8, okay.
Plus 3 is
9. And don't kobolds have a health of 12 last I checked?
I don't know.
Let me get my... You beat him into the ground, he's bleeding out a bit, but he's still barely alive. Tilly, you're up. You also get a stealth roll, and Devin technically gets a stealth roll too.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Alright. Alright, that hits. I think it's like 11, so... Once again, you beat him up, and he's falling pretty much on the ground, broken. They were both pretty much beat up a bit. And you hear down below, "Hey! What's that sound?" Another 2 kobolds come running up the stairs. Kill them all. They'll tell me what they did to Fred and Johnny. So now everyone let's roll initiative.
just with a what?
So you're rolling a d20, and then you'll add
your dex.
Yeah, 16.
no,
6,
16.
5, 11,
24.
6, 5, 11, 11. Okay, let me write that.
16.
Do you have a note? Can I borrow that piece of paper there? That newspaper I wrote on anyway. Can I borrow a pencil?
The house got really high and fire.
5, 6, 11, 11.
16.
Go on first.
All right. Okay.
Alright, what'd you roll? 16.
24.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to think how I would. Yeah, let's go with that. I was going to. And what'd you get? 12. Okay. Alright. 24.
Devin, you're up.
Okay, so 19. So that's where she'll be after.
Yep, that works. Yep.
So how close are we to the ones that are
2 feet away. They're literally coming up the stairs in this very Warren, earthy-looking building.
I want to use my Sunblade.
Okay, roll for it.
18 plus 2, so it's 20.
Okay, roll me damage. You going for the ones that are already injured?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
I'm rolling the right one. I'm rolling the right one. 4 plus 2 is 5, 6.
You cut one into pieces. Up next is you, Noah.
You want to go after, I'm going to say the other one.
The one that's not injured, the one that is injured.
The one that's not injured.
Alright, roll me damage.
One of these is the one that she just destroyed.
Yeah.
I'll look at that.
620.
You hit. Yep.
5 plus 3. So
It's an. Alright, I'm next. Amanda, you were 12?
Yep.
You're up next.
I don't know if to try to take out the other one that was already injured.
Yep.
Me in the beginning. With my close that is going to be, what is that? 18 hit
That hits.
and 4 damage.
To one that was already injured.
To one of the original two that was.
Yep, he's dead. My turn. They're gonna go. One of the kobolds is gonna go after you and your femboy glory with a magical, with a sword. 1 that misses. All right.
One of the other guards, I'm assuming.
18. That hits. Carrying a short sword. That'd be a. Five.
Not much damage.
Top on! And Hope, you come brawling in. And now you're part of the game at the end of the next round. Devin, you're up.
I have to go. My lunch got here.
Will you be back later?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be on for a while. I have till 5.
Roll the 20 for tag.
Okay, I'll save that for later.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
I'm here's my Sunblade. 15 plus 2 is 16, 17. Hits.
That hits from a damage.
The injured one. 3.
Another one out. The remaining one is okay. Yeah. No, you're up.
No,
They finished them off. I can run to hell and finish them off.
No, she took care of one.
yeah.
They just can't.
Yeah.
They finish them off, everyone that you start beating up.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's one in full health. Go for it. Alright.
No one left to go after.
They're the cleanup crew.
Yeah, real
That's a
stupid.
9 plus 6 is 15.
That hits from a damage.
Five.
Down to. Okay. Amanda, you're up.
I'm gonna take my quick step to the plus one standing there, and that's going to be a 9.
No, that's not at all.
The remaining kobold is going to charge at the filthy anime reference.
That's your call.
Try to be more correct, alright? And that's a 4, so it does not. Yes! Anime magic! Was that a good one? Alright. Top of the round, Devin.
He's the beast.
No.
Devin, you're up.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Yes.
5, 13, 14, 15.
That heads. Well, that's,
5.
you kill it. You slice into shard remains. The remaining, you hear down this from in the corner, you see a white flag come out. We're running to negotiate! Up coming from the cellar are another 5 kobolds. They have their swords pointed at you.
Release all the justly people, and we will spare your lives. Otherwise, we will fucking pull the hair.
No, we'll pull their
Okay,
hair.
we got to know. And here's our next shipment of drugs, just in case. Now, leave.
Should we beat the shit out of
I think so.
Are you gonna leave the school?
Yeah, we'll just grab a fucking water tape. It's better money over there anyway. Please, you just killed four of my best little brothers. Please let us be.
No.
Well, you are gonna go to hell
Like
eventually.
pummeled with pen.
Yeah, okay.
So, does anyone have fire?
Actually, since I'm a war cleric, I should have something. I would inflict wounds.
How do you want to kill these guys? They're prone, they have no weapons. How do you want to kill them? How do you want to execute them?
Did I use Spirit Guardians? No.
How do you guys want to kill these guys? Using the powers you have.
Is it a spell or
It's a spell. Spirit Guardians, yeah, it's a spell. It's not a third-tier spell. For a war cleric.
You could just let them up and shoot them.
Spirit guardian. Right? Yeah. You call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration.
Okay.
Are you good, neutral, or evil?
Me?
Yeah.
I am good.
Okay. So their spectral form appears angelic or fey. Your choice.
Angelic.
And when you cast the spell, you can designate any number of creatures and seem to be unaffected by it. You would appreciate being unaffected, being in your party's least.
Of course.
So you summon these angelic spirits.
And affected creatures, everybody else, there's special path in that area, so within 15 feet of time, you will be when the spell is cast. In this case, it's earlier. It was saving
19.
That doesn't matter.
So yeah, throw, and that's 18 against your spell save 14, so they did succeed. So only 3 damage, but your damage is... So let's...
19, 10, 12, 8. Only one save.
Okay, one save, the other 4 failed.
Yep.
How many damage? Oh, that's 2 successes. Damage
To each.
to the 4 that failed, and 7 damage to the one that saved.
They get sliced to bits by these angelic spirits, and the remaining one says, I will spread your gospel. I shall preach your name. I shall sacrifice small animals in your name. Please, just let me live. Really?
I'm just wondering.
Yes.
Very well, since you are a woman, I will spare you my wrath. However, do not commit injustice against anyone else ever again, or you will taste the spirit power.
I am so not going to let you live this down. She flees with her last remaining egg.
Still a hero yet again.
Okay. Enough weeaboo shit. Enough.
How is it in any way, shape, or form weeaboo? I'm just literally doing this to be funny.
You're fine. I'm giving you shit. Alright. You free those people. Good. You go back to Jack's Tavern. Alright. Prue says Wildy. Pulls out a dagger. Slumps in the ground. There is a dead little goblin in the corner that's been shot to bits. What if I told you this organization I'm part of is sponsored by higher powers? and we serve higher needs than minor gold. What will we still make on the side? He's pretty much a... So, roll me insight.
For which one?
Yeah.
14 plus what? Insight is... Wisdom. 20.
You recognize the sigil on his tattoo in his hand. He belongs to a cult that worships the god Baal, the god of murder. And this small little sect, they're not officially part of the main religion because they were considered sociopaths, even by the cult of Baal. They're kind of a fancy version of the mob. They do a lot of killing, but they do it sort of in their own sort of like mutilated way, like their own sectic way, where they kill those who cause disorder in the city, whether that be good or evil, and they hire their members out to further expand their reach in the region. So they're a religious group of assassins who both kill for spiritual needs and financial needs. They're a mix of mercenaries with a sinister death cult. You killed some local imps that are coming some shit. I can tell you're willing. Perhaps the god Baal has brought you here for a reason. There's a local politician in the area, a local little refugee leader, who's causing a lot of disorder for the ones who run this city. He preaches he's sent by the angels, a prophet of Bahamut himself.
There is only one man that is sent by the angels, and that man is me.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You kill this guy for this cult, and you'll be richer than you can possibly imagine. Enough gold lasts you years. But you have to kill this man and his entire congregation.
What do you guys think?
What is this man's sins again?
This man's sins?
He's evil.
He's causing disorder with the city. He's a threat. He's a threat to the city, and the city has hired these assassins to kill this man because he's causing disorder. They're kind of a small sect of the worship of Baal. They're religious assassins. They kill those of the... you know that mercenary, that Koski, who was kind of like a mercenary but also like religious nut? Kind of like that. This priest is causing issue. This halfling priest is causing issues for the city because he's saying like the leaders are unjust and not doing their rightful due to help the refugees, and the city does not want that. They want him taken out. They want you to remove his entire small congregation and him to set an example, because everyone will know not to mess with the city, and who the gods truly smile upon if you do this. What do you want to do? Do you want to accept this mission?
Sure.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Well, if he is causing a bit of a disturbance, I can't let it happen in our city.
So it's a yes.
Yes.
Alright. You have very, very loose souls. I can drink to that. Alright. You don't even... So his congregation meets down the street from here. They'll be meeting up tomorrow night at the temple. All you need to do... Pulls out a small little magical device. Activate the switch when as many people have earned that church as possible. And everyone will see the explosion.
Is there a remote activation on that, or does one of us have to be there?
It's remote. It's remote. just gotta put the bombs in the church. Then push this button at the right time. It's done.
I am relatively stealth.
I can guard. Okay, and it's something to come into any trouble.
So, do we want me to
Yeah.
place
Alright.
Yeah.
guard and make me a defense so that they're
So roll me a stealth check.
What?
Roll me a stealth.
Alright.
No. I don't have
If they're making a distraction at the same time, do I get advantage?
Of 2. Actually, let's make it 3. That's fair.
Usually advantage is I get to roll 2.
Yeah, let's do
Everyone
that.
is better at
Let's do that. Let's just do that.
It's easier to.
Yeah. I think it's better than my usual game.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna keep. 47 makes 22.
You make it into the church buildings and no one's seeing you. The guards are preoccupied, hustling up some local gnomes. You place the explosives.
Alright. And then I wanna get out of there.
Roll me another.
So,
Roll me athletics.
15.
That barely succeeds. Now, you wait. A few hours go by. People start flooding into the small little chapel. Mostly hobbits, halflings, a few gnomes, a couple of tieflings. As hours go by, more and more people start surrounding the marketplace and buying, selling. It appears like this is the best hours of the day where people most likely see it. But entering the small building, you see a small family of hobbits, halflings, can't say hobbits, halflings, and they have a child. They look like such a fun, loving young family. And they enter the doors. Do you have the guts or not?
Do we have?
It's gonna be
Yes, you do. You do have the button. Tilly, you have the button. You have the button.
That I am definitely not pressing the button. If there's an innocent child.
Yeah.
Do it, you frickin' cowards, or you'll prove yourselves enemies to the cult. And you don't want that.
This is an injustice.
Yeah.
Upon my God.
Yes.
You're still in the area. I'll give you another half hour. If you want that family removed, that's fine. But the rest of that congregation needs to die.
Okay, so we need to figure out a way to the one without making a stampede of everybody.
Yes.
Only someone that's stealthy and
And just for the record, most people entering are a bunch of uptight, rich, local merchants anyway.
I am not the persuasive one. I am rough around the edges.
I only have a 2 persuasion.
Yeah.
How about you?
Everybody goes, are you like 1?
You're the most persuasive of us.
I have 1.
Try it. Roll it.
I have 1.
You can put on
14.
They shun you aside. The hobbit grabs the fuse for you. Well, you knew you weren't the type. Pushes the button. Blows up the entire building.
Am I able to fight back?
Yeah, roll me.
What happens to me?
What kind of defense
What happens to me?
against snatching of the button?
3.
What happens to me? Do I get like flung backward or something?
No, we're trying to make it so she has the slight occasion to stop this.
He's trying to grab the button from
And for the record, I'm trying to set this up. I'm trying to set this up for get sent into hell, so I'm trying to figure out how to get you there. Acrobatics.
Oh, wait. I rolled a 20.
You're able to kick his ass and put him on the ground.
No button for you.
The rest of the day goes on as scheduled.
Here's where you're talking about someone who's literally close to
You have the little halfling tied up in the bottom of his bar. Do you want to ask questions?
Yeah. Pull his hair.
Pull it as aggressively as possible. What'd you get? 19?
18.
You yank it!
18 plus, what would it be for? You think athletics or strength?
Strength.
Yeah, you pull his hair.
You yank it so hard. Okay, I'll talk. We're not worshippers of Baal. We're worshippers of Asmodeus. He needs more soldiers in hell, and you guys seem like we're trying to decide kill as many refugees as we could to send to hell so they could join his army. Okay, there. I said it.
Can we save the refugees that have already gone to hell?
No. No, you cannot. They're all already dead. Okay, here's the thing. They're gonna... The water in this district is already poisoned. You all maybe have 5, 8 hours left to live. This whole thing was just to make some quick cash and see if you were capable military commanders. If you could be selected as actual troops in the battle to come. Join the blood war, man. Join the blood war.
No, we don't have much time left. I'm gonna go and drink and see. Anybody want to join me for a final drink?
Yes.
To your last supper. You drink. The rest of your mortal lives go by relatively enjoyable. You talk. You drink. You make your final amends, personal amends for mistakes you might have made. Close your eyes.
Ladies, just
The next moment, you open your eyes. You're in a large, large river of blood and dead bodies everywhere. You hear the screams of the damned. You hear loud cries. You see flying shapes, flying serpentine, almost draconic-looking creatures fly.
as I walk through the valley of the
But as everyone else is screaming, you small few start flying above the river, and you phase out of that river for a time, and you're a realm of pure white. Nothing, just white energy all around you. Coming out of the white nothingness is a strange-looking humanoid creature. It looks like an elf, could be a human, could be an elf. You don't know. Has all the very dark, almost like olive skin, very dark olive skin.
Oh, great, we have Jesus.
It's bald, kind of androgynous, but you can definitely tell by its voice it's probably more feminine than masculine.
Oh, great, we're talking about Jesus.
Wow. You didn't really live the best of lives, but, you did do an act of courageous heroism in your last moments of life. You saved that family. You don't deserve to belong, so I'm here to make a deal with you. One that does not end with your damnation. There is a sacred sword in these lands, in this abominous hellscape, that if either the demons or the devils get their hands on it, cosmic chaos will come to the universe. I want you to retrieve the sword from the devil warlord, Jirak. Retrieve it, and find your way to me. And many, many lives will be saved.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright? And that's what we're on.
Join me in this?
Yes. Yes.
That's what we're on for today's game.